topic. Who had the bigger impact on wrestling? Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan? Mr. Chaos, you will be on Team Hulk. And Mr. Keane, you will be on Team Stone Cold. Mr. Keane, you'll be first to speak. You have 90 seconds. Your opening statement starting now.
Right, okay, I'm supporting Steve Austin here. How many shirts did he sell after his very initial promo in 1996, the Austin 316? Went on to do amazing business with many wrestlers during the Attitude Era, including Bret Hart himself, Shawn Michaels, as you said, in WrestleMania 14, Rock. And I still believe it's Austin and Rock, which is the highest pay-per-view buy rate from WrestleMania 17. Austin's bigger than Hogan in a lot of different ways. Pay-per-view buys, shirt sales, merchandise, all sorts of stuff. And he's still relevant today. Hogan, is he as relevant as what Austin is today? Is he? Hogan, you'd go around with his cronies and his little friends, whereas Austin would be a loan shark and would be doing it all on his own. Who did Austin have to help him? No one. Name people who Austin had to help him. Name Hogan's help. Hogan had Nash, Hall, just in WCW, and then he had his boys in the background when he just had his friends. Let's all get everybody into the business. You had the Nasty Boys, you had all them. Austin was on his own and managed to do it with a broken neck as well. And did he complain about it? No, he didn't. He just carried on and still did marvellous business. And if it wasn't for Austin, the Attitude Era probably wouldn't have happened. And we don't know where we'd be right now. WWE probably wouldn't be around. It'd probably be WCW's hands. And look at the state of that when that
time
was
is up.
going.
Mr. Keane, thank you. Mr. Chaos, now follows your 2-minute cross-examination and opening statement of Mr. Keane's points, starting now.
Okay, so first of all, you're just wrong. You're just plain wrong. I'll get into it, but you talk about merch sales, right? We're talking about Steve Austin selling shirts left, right, and centre. You watch WrestleMania 18, buddy. You watch it, and you watch Hogan versus The Rock. In the crowd was a big poster that was there at WrestleMania 6. We're talking about WrestleMania 6 and WrestleMania 18. That is the longevity of Hulkamania, brother. It runs wild and it lives forever. That's first point. Attitude Era, I agree with you. It wouldn't have happened without Stone Cold Steve Austin. But the only reason that Stone Cold Steve Austin did what he needed to do was because Hulk Hogan and his boys in the NWO started changing the dynamic of how wrestling was perceived. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talk about pay-per-view buy rates. Hulk Hogan main evented from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 9. He even did double duty at WrestleMania 9. This man is unbelievable. You can't put Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin on the same pedestal when we're talking about pay-per-view buy rates. Relevance, I'll give you relevance. Hulk Hogan, here's a bit of history about Hulk Hogan, brother. You talk about relevance. In October 2019, Hulk Hogan led Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Roman Reigns, Ali, Shorty G, Ricochet and Rusev beat the team of Randy Orton, Lashley, King Corbin, Intercontinental Champion Nakamura, Andrew McIntyre. Hogan led that team to victory in Saudi Arabia. Oh, man. You want to talk about Hulk Hogan? 9 WrestleMania main events, film and TV, Rocky 3, No Holds Barred, Baywatch, 3 Ninjas, and how can we forget Gremlins 2, brother?
Mr. Chaos, your time is up.
I had more, damn it. I had more.
Mr. Chaos, please. Mr. Keane.
Oh, this is getting me. This is getting me.
Mr. Chaos.
Bring it on.
Mr. Keane, now follows your 1-minute cross-examination, starting now.
Yes, there was a big sign. There was a big sign with Hogan's face there. One fan who happened to have the same, be able to go to the venue 12 years later and take his little poster from beforehand. He managed to do it. I'll agree with you on that. The NWO wasn't nothing special, let's be honest. It became overexhausted by too many people joining and wasn't easy to follow, just like this is a debate for me. The double duty, Austin has done double duty many of times in the past, and would potentially have carried on to do many things if it wasn't for his injuries. Team Hogan, Team Flair, the Saudi money speaks, doesn't it? Where was Hogan during that event anyway? Because he wasn't on the plane and he wasn't in Saudi Arabia. Film and TV. Austin has done a lot of film and TV himself, from Saturday Night Lives to Damaged, Condemned. Those are just a couple of the films I can think of off the top of my head. TV's been in loads of stuff as well, I'm sure. And plus, how many people have done this with Hogan and thought, yeah, that's fun, that's cool?
Okay, Mr.
How many
Keane,
people grab the beer and carry on drinking like
Mr.
Austin
Keane,
all the while?
Time is up.
You're doing it now.
Your time's up, buddy. And just like your time being up on this category, the time up is on this can as well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the brand new can of the Darkest Fruits.
Are you ready, Mr. Chaos?
Sponsorship still to be acquired. Yeah, let me just pour my can, buddy.
Yeah, you'll drink it like Austin, I bet, as well, wouldn't you? Or you have in the past, I'm sure.
Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? Yes, Monkey in the just a little bit. Yes, Monkey in the truck. What would you like me to ramble on about now?
Now follows your 1 minute cross-examination of Mr. Keane's points, starting now.
Yeah, okay. All right, so your points are irrelevant. I had more to give on Hulk Hogan, and that is exactly what I'm going to do with my 60 seconds. You talked about TV programs. You don't even know what Stone Cold Steve Austin's been in. Broken Skull Ranch much? Well, Hogan knows best, brother. He's got all of the gimmicks, and you know it. And let's just give you a bit more on the longevity of Hulkamania, brother. We talked about them 9 WrestleMania main events. Then, from 1996 to 2002, the NWO. And yes, I agree, towards the back end of WCW, the NWO was terrible. It was shit. Get that woof in there, brother, because that is the exact word I'm describing it with. But in 2002, when he come back, it worked for a little bit. And then what happened? He went to SmackDown, become Mr. America. WrestleMania 19, that scrap match, that street fight that he had with Vince McMahon, brother. Bloody hell. And then you're talking about the Hall of Fame, 2005.
Mr. Chaos? Now it's time
I literally have more points.
Mr. Chaos.
Can we keep this jingle and shut him up more often? I like this jingle.
Now it's time for your 90-second closing statement, starting now.
Me.
Yes, Mr. Chaos.
All right, I'll carry on then. So, Mr. America in 2003 with Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 19. Hall of Fame 2005. And if it weren't for his goddamn coronavirus, he would have been inducted with the NWO in 2020, the night before WrestleMania. Then, think about TNA. Total non-stop action. Not relevant. It got six-sided. People went, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. And then, all of a sudden, it became relevant again when Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff turned up in bloody 2010. Hulkamania lives forever, and that is that. Stone Cold cannot lay a can of beer with Hulkamania because Hulkamania says his prayers, eats his vitamins, and he is opening up, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm turning it. Oh, yeah, running wild. And that is that, because Hulkamania lives forever.
You've got 25 seconds left, Mr. Chaos.
25 seconds of this. You want 24 seconds of me running wild, brother. I haven't got any more to talk about when it comes to Hulk Hogan because I've done it all. Double duty, WrestleMania 9, one of the highest achievements in that man's career. A tag team championship match in the parking lot at Caesar's Palace. And then to go out there and beat Yokozuna, whoa, you're talking about the best.
Your time's up, Mr. Chaos.
Had to happen. Hulkamania.
Mr. Keane, now follows your 90-second closing statement, starting now.
Hulkamania ran wild, of course he did, but it was all ego. All ego. Wherever he went, the companies eventually died out. Once he was gone from WWE, that was it. WCW went down the drain, TNA went down the drain. tried to get his life back on track, and WWE like, nah, let's keep him out of it. Austin, however, continues to be loved by many of people today, including on the network with his podcast on the highest rated. Broken Skull Ranch, yes, I did forget about that, I'll admit. Wasn't really one of my shows that I like to watch. That's my prerogative. But in regards to wrestling ability, Austin was better. Promos, Austin was better. Fan support, I believe that Austin was better. Merchandise, Austin was better. Videos sold, everything like that. Austin was better. You can keep talking about double duty, but we all know that it was just bull. Okay? I'm not going to say the other word because I ain't really none of that. But Austin was the one who helped define an era. Austin was the one who helped the Attitude Era. Austin was the one who beat WCW where Hogan was. So Austin's already done it once and he'll do it again with the fans' vote, I'm very sure. And that's the bottom line, RC. Because, yeah, let's do it. Stephen Keane said so. How many Hogan references you got left? Go on, I'll let you go. Go on, you can have some more time. Go on, you want more time? You want to smile and smirk? Go on, you've got nothing left, that's why.
Time's up,
Austin
Mr.
was
Keane.
better than Hogan.
And that
Austin was
concludes the
better than
debate.
Hogan all the way.
Mr. Keane,
Oh, you want hand gestures? I can give you hand gestures too. Can we blur this one? There you go. But I'm sure the fans know everything I'm doing.
Control this man. Control this man.
I blurred it. Of course I'm controlled. If I wasn't in control, I wouldn't have blurred it.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely
Anyway,
ridiculous.
This should be blurred because this isn't allowed anymore, handshaking.
That was the Mega Powers, brother.
And this isn't allowed in 2020.
Okay, you've run out of time. I've run out of time. We'll let the FCW universe decide on topic 2, Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let us know what you think in the comments.